Hello everybody, Average Gamer. Welcome to a very new video. Literally new. New game as well. Crusader Kings 3. So those of you who don't know, I hit the wrong button. I tried to play CK2 a long time ago and just couldn't get into it. I didn't have the over 100 hours I would need just to understand the game. I couldn't be bothered to spend so much time going through so many things, and to be honest with you, the game wasn't new player friendly. There are a lot of games out there that are like that, but this one was specifically, I felt like as someone trying to learn the game, it just, in a way, it didn't happen. So, kind of left CK2 off to the side. Then I got this free version of CK3. So I thought, might as well try it. So what we're going to do today is the tutorial for Crusader Kings 3, and if I feel up to it, the plan is going to be to play as, I think it's the earliest timeline, to play as one of the nations or one of the rulers or even dukes or counts or whatever in England, and try to create Britannia and see what we can do about getting the British Empire going and bring tea and crumpets and the Navy to the mainland. But let's get into this. I have no idea how long this is going to take, so let's just get into it. So, welcome to Crusader Kings. You're a medieval ruler. Land is yours for the taking through clever marriages and diplomacy, or by way of the sword. There's no one way to win in Crusader Kings, only different ways to enjoy the story that unfolds. Camera 1. Basics. Use WASD to move the camera across the map. So, yeah. You can also move the cursor at the edge of the screen. Pressing home always return. Really? Oh, that's actually really easy. It goes right over your capital, too. The screen, pressing home, blah, blah. To zoom in and out, use the scroll wheel. Okay. That's kind of cool. You guys can't hear that, which is kind of crazy. Let's try that. Anyways, whoops. Home! Haha! Different maps have different zoom levels, digital map, local map, and paper map. So the details map is the overview of terrain. Deal for moving regiments and constructing buildings. Select holdings. Okay. Political map gives you a comprehensive overview of the rulers in the area. Well, none of those say political map. And paper map. See, I love how it's like, this is the details map. Select holdings. This is the political map. Select realms. And this is the paper map. Select realms. So these two are the same. Zoom in and the ability to select and manage your holdings. Zoom in gives you an overview of all realms. Okay. Empire titles. Kingdom titles that are available. Duchy titles that are available. Okay. The faith. Ow! That wasn't a whole bunch of Lego in a container. Holy City of Canterbury, Cologne, obviously Rome, and Santiago. Catholic, I have no idea what that is. And obviously Jerusalem. Okay. And I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Next. Crusader Kings spans... Nice. Over hundreds of years and many generations. Right now, time is standing still because the game is paused. Didn't know I could pause reality. For this part of the tutorial, we'll keep the game paused while we walk you through some of the game concepts. Okay. There's the dog, for anyone who asked. Tooltips in tooltips. Sometimes you use text like this. Okay. It means you can hover over it, okay. Duchy. Some words can lead to other highlighted words. So I'd like do this first, hold it, and then go. Oh my god, how do you get it to stay? Okay, so you have to hover over the word, and then you'll see the outer box will go solid for a split second. So you see right here. Watch. Ding. Okay, then you can go into it. That doesn't say that there. Russian Duchy. Duchy is a title ranked below a kingdom, but above a county. So it goes county, duchy, kingdom. Holder of a duchy has de jure rights over its constituent counties. Excuse me, and can have counts as vassals. Okay. County is a title ranked below a duchy and above a barony. Okay. So, and a barony is a low. So it goes barony, county, duchy, the whole thing. Okay. Could have just said it in the opposite order, not top down. Okay. Let's talk about the game. Everything that takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small pieces of land, each belonging to someone based on their titles. Your titles are represented by icons with elaborate coats of arms. The icon representing your realm, what you hold, is set by your primary title. Okay. So I'm assuming this is... We're a duke? Apparently we're a petty king. This is you. Okay, so my wait, what? Catholic Irish. Petty Kingdom of Munster. Ruler is you. It's a duchy rank. It's a duchy, but I'm a petty king. So I'm assuming that if I'm not under a king, then that I'm a petty king because I'm not big enough, which I understand makes sense. Okay. I have a claim on the Kingdom of Ireland, so I can become the King of Ireland. That's cool, because then I'm no longer a petty king. Okay. So I'm assuming then it's made up of, if I hit duchies and use this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 duchies. Is there a max that I can hold here? Doesn't say it. So theoretically, I can control all of Ireland. Cool. So Dread. There we go. I can go there. Go for Dread. Dread is a measure of how feared your ruler is. Cool. Gold is always a gold. Prestige. Prestige represents a character's fame and social standing. Prestige can be spent in various worldly matters depending on the government form and doctrines, etc. Every time a character gains prestige, they also progress towards the next level of fame. Alright, so as you gain prestige, you gain fame. Cool. Piety, I'm assuming, is just the religious version of it. Anti-pious according is a virtue of a character. Anti-pious, according to doctrines of their faith, will increase the character's piety. Piety can be spent on various things. Each time a character gains piety, it also progresses to the next level of devotion. Cool! And then that's how many troops I have. I'm assuming under my own personal control. I'm assuming that if I have vassals, they add to that. I'm assuming. Because then if I click to you... Ooh, I am not on the right map mode. So you can... 361 plus 5 knights. So a total of 366. I have a total of 642, which includes 6 knights. Okay. I have a claim. Borders. If you click on your character's portrait, done. The borders of your own capital, Luminique, areas near Cork, will light up. Outside of that will be the borders of your entire realm. Munster is your primary title. Okay. So in this case, title is not your title. Title is the land you own. So my title is Munster. My see, then here's this ruler or title within a hierarchy. Like, so my realm rank is Petty King, but I'm equivalent to basically a duke. Okay. Munster is primary title, which is why your realm is named after it. So your capital is Munster. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Earl of Ormond, Rally Point. Okay. You also hold the Earldom of Thomond as a separate title. So I hold that. Now also the Petty King of Munster. Zoom in and out and read Munster as part of the map because you are the top ruler in the area. Okay. So it's the Kingdom of Munster, but there's the two earldoms of Thelmond and Ormond, which are then broken up into the counties of Emily, Colmel, Vulgesford, the barony of Lumic, and the city of Ennis. City, barony, city, Besforic, and the barony. I'm going to assume, since it says Besforic, it's something to do with the... Oh, there we go. Sigfrid Bishop Ragnar of Ormond. Okay. Ruling over others. As a ruler, you can hold as much land as you own. You will often have other rulers helping with the administration of your realm by holding lands, titles, within your borders while making them your vassals. To find your own land, your domain, press the home key and zoom in. Once closer up, you will see blue labels. I'm assuming that's this. It was on the baronies. Okay. That belonged to you. In this case, it will only be Luminich. The Earl of Ormond is held by your vassal. Cool. Characters, number 3. You're playing one of the many characters in the world represented by character avatars. Your character is the ruler of your realm. You'll need to make sure that your dynasty survives and thrives throughout the ages. Your titles give you power and control over territory and other characters, who might hold the titles and land of your own. Click on your character. Characters have skills indicating their proficiency within a certain field. Some are talkers, while others prefer to make their intent clear on the battlefield. The main skills are diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. Diplomacy is a skill representing a character's ability to charm, negotiate, and persuade. Cool. Diplomacy directly affects the opinions of other characters that have on you, and also used to further diplomatic schemes. Corresponding lifestyle is the diplomacy lifestyle. Martial indicates how good of a character you are at waging war and leading armies in battle. A high martial skill is important for army commanders since it improves their advantage in battle. The corresponding lifestyle is the martial lifestyle. Stewardship is a skill that helps rulers manage their domains. It directly increases taxation. It can get a very useful skill for all rulers. Okay. So stewardship is one of the more important things. And we have a stewardship right now of 9. The martial is 17 now. Intrigue of 7. And apparently we're terrible at learning. We're terrible at diplomacy. Great. Intrigue is a skill representing a character's ability to understand and manipulate other people. Okay. And learning skill measures the character's literacy and wisdom. Learning skill ruler affects the cost of increasing crown authority. Also gives the amount of piety. Okay. Autonomous, limited, high, and absolute. Increasing crown authority costs an amount of prestige depending on the level of the ruler's learning skill. So I'm assuming the higher the crown authority, I'm basically taking more and more control for myself. Okay. And also yields piety as well. Okay. Cool. Characters also have traits which can affect their skills as well as how they react to things. It's illustrated by icons in your character views, so obviously the stuff right there. Some traits tell you about a character's personality, like fickle, calm, or generous. Other traits are specific to how a character has lived their life, such as your education trait or commander traits. You are temperate, wrathful, and impatient, or impotent. From this, you can see that your character typically lives a modest life, but I expect others to do so also, as it's quick to anger when they don't. When a character chooses to behave against their personality traits, it causes stress. Okay, so before there was really no penalty if you went one way and then just kind of went the other way, because you could basically make any decisions that you wanted. Stress is obviously a way for them to keep you role-playing, I guess. Traits can also impact how other characters react to you. Some people are impressed by the brave trait, which makes sense, while a lustful character is more likely to feature a scandalous gossip. Traits influence other characters. Okay, before I get next, let's see. So my character here is temperate, +2 stewardship. Health gets a small boost. Their opinion of temperate characters is +10. Their opinion of gluttonous characters is -10. Apparently this is a virtue to Catholics, so Catholics like me +10 more, and I get +1 additional piety per month. I am wrathful, -1 to diplomacy, +3 to martial, -1 to intrigue, but I get a natural +20 to my dread, which I'm assuming is that. So I automatically get, no matter what, a +0.5, or basically every 2 months, a +1 to my dread, no matter what. That's crazy. Impatient, -2, or impatient, or impotent. -2 to learning. We get +20 to our prestige every month. The opinion of our liege. Liege is a ruler with at least one vassal. Lieges may themselves as vassals higher rank. So basically, if someone was above us, which there isn't, they'd be getting a -5 opinion of us against whatever it is. Our vassals, same dealio, don't like -0.5. Hostile scheme power. The scheme power of a scheme effectively it progresses. The scheme resistance of the scheme target is so basically if someone's trying to plot to kill me. Okay. And apparently I hate other people who are impatient. Oh no, people that are patient. Skilled tactician. +6 to martial. Monthly martial lifestyle experience +30%. Apparently Markad is a reliable commander and fearsome warrior renowned for his marshaling skill. Markad thinks that the most important things should happen fast. Ideally, they should happen now. Markad is quick to anger and fury. And according to Markad, it's best to enjoy things in moderation. And last but not least, aggressive attacker. Enemy fatal casualties +25%. Nothing will sate Markad but the blood of his enemies. I like this guy more. Traits can also impact the character. Oh, already did that one. Oh, yeah, I figured it was going to go to somewhere else. All characters, yes, all, have the opinion of one another, which drives their behavior. Low opinion can cause people to rise against you or be unwilling to help you. High opinion can, on the other hand, make characters more inclined to join your murder scheme or fall to your seduction. How you choose to interact with other characters will often affect their opinion of you. So here he likes me at +50 because I'm his dad. Confederate. Oh, what now? Partition? +5 because we're in the same dynasty. Personal diplomacy between the two of us is a -6. And apparently he is temperate as well. Or is it because I'm temperate? I'm going to assume it's because I'm temperate. I have a +10 thing for him. Gold! To help you further your goals, you'll need gold. Among other things, gold pays for buildings, armies, and bribes. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as tax. Large vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax. However, money is not all. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige or, for religious matters, piety. So basically, gold can buy you a lot of things, but sometimes you have to spend some prestige and prestige and piety to get other stuff. So if I low. So right now I have 0 monthly expenses. It's paused and we haven't started yet. Right now my domain makes me 2.1 gold every month. My vassal taxes, so all those little counties and baronies, make me half a gold a month. And currently I have no church holdings, or the church guy, which I think was right there. I'm assuming he's not paying me money. Probably his money's going to the Pope. Prestige. Your prestige tells us how respected you are. It can be earned over time by holding lots of titles, for example, or actively, such as marrying into prestigious dynasties or fighting as an ally in war. Whenever you earn prestige, it builds towards your next level of fame. Higher levels of fame make your other characters think better of you and bring powerful ways to wage war. Some actions cost prestige, like declaring war. These allow you to leverage your celebrity for your own benefit, and characters won't think less of you for using them. Spending prestige does not affect your level of fame progress, just your current prestige. Okay, So that was one of the things I was thinking about, was it's like, well, as you get more prestige, it gets better. But if you have to get to spend it, how does the spending work? So your level of fame is just constantly ticking up no matter what. So as long as I earn prestige, as long as I'm earning it, my level of fame will always be going up. Okay. So right now I'm established. It's the second level of fame. The next level is distinguished. There's no effects to that. The next one is distinguished. Distinguished is the third level of fame. And the next level beyond that is illustrious. And the effects of distinguished is secular opinion +5. This type of opinion affects all characters that are not clergy, okay? And you get an extra knight. Okay, cool. So you slowly level up your prestige, you get access to more stuff. Cool. Piety. With a lot of piety, it'll have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. So I'm assuming that it's the other way around. It only impacts the church or your religion. Piety can be gained passively from your learning skill, which we are, from various traits, or actively from choosing to do religious things such as going on a pilgrimage. I remember there used to be like storyline things that you used to be able to do and stuff. I'm kind of looking forward to doing those because I really like the role-playing aspect of this, but I found that it was, prior to this, I felt like it was the game was just throwing too much stuff at you, and it was like, well, I want to enjoy the role-playing aspect, but at the same time it's like, but there's all this other shit that's being thrown at me. Like, come on, guys. Plenty of game passively, what I already doing. You also have a level of devotion, which builds over time, whenever you gain piety, and can have positive effects for your character. Similar prestige, you can require to spend. Okay, cool. So piety can be used for holy war. So I can go on holy wars against any of the heathens. I'm assuming I'm Catholic. Am I Catholic again? Yeah, I'm Irish Catholic. Literally, I'm actually Irish Catholic. So this kind of works out perfectly fine. I know all your rules. If you want to create a new faith. If you want to create a new faith. Interesting. So can I like create like Irish Catholicism, like actually make Irish Catholic a thing? I keep looking at the screen over there. Interesting. Spending piety like this is normal and characters won't think of worship. Okay. Lifestyles. So that's the thing I was thinking about earlier. As well as traits, your character can also pick a lifestyle. There are 5 lifestyles, obviously one for each of the main skills. Lifestyle represents what you want to, you put the most effort into doing day to day. Each one of these has several focuses inside relating to it. Every focus gives you a unique boost and makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. Wasn't lifestyles a thing that they added in the game later as well? So right now Marshall, obviously we're getting a boost for that, so obviously that's what we would probably pick, because we're already at 8 of 27 apparently. Click on any lifestyle and see its focus. As time goes by, your character will earn lifestyle experience for maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough lifestyle experience, you can select one of your lifestyle's perks from any of its trees. Perks represent you practicing and developing yourself over the time and offer unique bonuses, like special traits, or unlock lifestyle-specific mechanics and content, such as the ability to start abduction schemes. You can go and basically just put a hood over someone's head. Sweet. As an example of strategy and authority, as well as strategy focus, I'll give no experience and can be used by any of the martial perks. Perk trees are in turn led into differences. Obviously we just do this. Oh wow, we're like good to go. Well, we want to take over Ireland. So we selected this one. Luck can win a duel. A fool can win a battle, but it takes more to win a war. Focus on strategy grants +3 to martial, And a martial experience of 32 a month. So I'm assuming I would earn 32 little things here. Authority focus. To rule is to make all aspects of the realm move in unison and work together. Focus on authority grants +1 martial, plus 20% dread gain, 0.3% control growth. When a county changes hands in war, control goes down. Okay, so basically you need control to control your territory. Okay, go. And then martial experience +30. Okay. Victory comes not through blood or gold, but honor. +3 prowess. Prowess is a secondary skill that reflects the character's aptitude in personal combat. Okay. Attraction? Only affects characters whose sexual orientation matches your gender. For example, okay. So this makes me more attractive to women. Cool. Because I'll be a chivalrous individual. Advantage +5. Battle advantage makes one side in battle do more damage. The higher the advantage, the more damage the soldiers will do. Ooh. This makes me chivalrous. This makes me basically turning into a bit of a douche. So do I want to become a douchebag? Or do I want to become a chivalrous individual? With probably lots of kids. You don't bump up my martial skills, though. This is personal combat, though. But then it's battle advantage. I'm gonna go for, because it's the thing, I'm gonna go with authority focus. It can be changed in 5 years, so there we go. Though I do want to do a bunch of fighting and take over all of Ireland. So, wait, this is a +6 to my... Oh, this is what I already have. Right? Well, we're just going to go with that. I understand. Other characters. Now, having selected a focus, we can now move on to other people. If you're new to this game, interacting with other characters is key. If you have any opinions to do so. You may right-click on a character portrait, including your own, to get a list of potential interactions such as arranging a marriage, initiating a scheme. They're also where you can start wars by letting someone else... But let's try something else first. Open your character view. Right-click on your character portrait to see their interactions available. Already likes me a lot. Why do I want to send him a gift? Let's start with the basics. Everyone likes gold. Try sending a bribe to your heir. Most interactions will bring up a second window with details when selecting them. You can confirm or cancel an action in this window. So I can go send a gift, and then it shows on the right. Send a lavish gift to increase Brian... Brian Mac Merchant. Mercad. Also known as Brian. Great. So if I send him 50 gold to Brian McMarcad Brian. That's his name. Gives 10 opinions, so... Send it. Well done, you successfully increased somebody's opinion of you. So I'm assuming if I now hover over it, receive gift +10, and it'll go down 1.2 of that every year until it's gone. So it'll take about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So after 5 years, that's an extra 1. So about 6 or 7 years, that'll be gone. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like family bonds. Others will wane over time, like fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. If you hover a cursor with... Yeah, okay, I already did that. Now let's talk about your dynasty. As the game goes on, unless your character meets an untimely accident or terrible disease, they'll go old and eventually die. The story doesn't end there. It's only game over if you do not have an heir. Okay. As long as you have an heir, which we do, right there. Oh, our family name is Brian, so I'm King Markad McDogclad of Munster Brian? Or House Brian. We're in House Brian. Like, I'm thinking there's a Monty Python joke in here somewhere. So I guess every time we live the life of Brian. As long as you have heirs in your dynasty, your legacy will live on. When your character dies, you simply start playing as the heir. Depending on the type of succession your realm has, it's likely that one of your children, perhaps one that you groomed to rule as ruler. Your dynasty has its own coat of arms, which is currently highlighted. You can click on it for more information. You don't need to do anything with this now, but if you want to look at the details of your dynasty later, it can be found here. Cool. I'm assuming that's our crest. I'm the head of the dynasty. We're insignificant. Our level of splendor is noteworthy. Apparently it goes base, obscure, insignificant, noteworthy, reputable, well-known, significant, famous, glorious, fabled, and then legendary. Currently there are 59 members, of which 15 are living. So we have 2 houses. We have the House of Brian and the original finding house of Del Dynasty tree, I'm assuming. Oh, buddy. Okay. Holy crap. Pagan. So, Lorcan Mac Lucta del Gilles, whatever, had a son, Earl Cunnington Mac Larkin of Thormund. He's the one that started, or he became the Earl, who then obviously then did his thing. Kingdom of Ireland. Wow, wait. So we are right here, right? Yeah. So our great grandfather was the King of Ireland. Interesting. We're the only one in our family with a title. Dude over here had it. And then we got it. Cool. Oh, and you can probably just click. Nice. Okay. Succession laws. Succession laws determine how all titles and resources are divided between your heirs when a character dies. You currently only have one heir, but let's look at it anyways. In some cases, when you take over your new character, you may even find that they are responsible for the untimely demise of your ruler. Oh, I'll be like, so I killed my other character? Okay, so... oh, there we go. Open the realm view. So where I just click on Munster? Oh. Realm. Oh, there we go. Succession tab. Oh, there you go. Domain. Construct a building. Our vassals. So we have 2 vassals. Both of them are technically powerful, probably compared to us. a mayor, and an earl. So the only one we have to worry about, I guess, is the earl. Succession. Okay. A member of your dynasty may also have renown, shared by everyone in your dynasty. Renown goes up whether anyone in your dynasty gets prestige. That's pretty cool. It reflects how infamous or famous your family is rather than just you. Making significant strides in your renown will also echo down the generations for your descendants, slowly increasing your level of splendor as the dynasty head and most powerful member of your dynasty. Renown will allow you to unlock dynasty legacies that will benefit all of you. Unlike prestige, renown remains after a character's death. To view dynastic legacies of a dynasty, click on your or someone else's dynasty shield. So that's and dynasty. Oh, there we go. Dynasty legacies. So like warfare, righteous wars and large armies, and skilled knights and commanders. Okay. Interesting. Looks like you can only pick one. Law. Sound administration and just rule in the eyes of the vassals and parents alike. So, more popular opinion, control growth, stewardship lifestyle experience, powerful vassal opinion, and dominant limit for estates. Remember those. Guile gives you more dread, long reach, hostile scheme, successor chance plus 10, monthly intrigue lifestyle experience, monthly tyranny, major chance to prevent one murder against each dynasty member, blood, careful breeding to produce the most worthy successors, chance of inheriting congenital traits, chance of good congenital traits, chance of reinforcing congenital traits, chance of inheriting bad traits, new traits, being congenital trait to become more common in the dynasty, and life expectancy. Wow. Okay, so these are like the eugenics people. Erudication. What? Skilled guests, clerical approval, and capable advisors. Glory. Marriage acceptance, prestige, lifestyle experience, short reign. Oh, that's right. When you become the ruler, you get a little thing saying, hey, you haven't been the ruler that long. It's like, well, you just died yesterday. Well, righteousness. General opinion plus 10. Kin. Large skilled families where members aid and support each other. Plus 10 fertility. So if you could probably put kin in with blood at the same time, that would be ridiculous. Dynasty members get better education. Spousal opinion plus 10. Fewer complications during pregnancies. Dynasty opinion plus 5. Personal scheme success plus 30 against other people in the family. No prowess lost from age. Increased skills with age. Interesting. So you can probably level up one of these at a time. I would probably go for blood and kin. Because it just seems like blood is like making like, you know, the perfect people. And then kin is like making the perfect people perfecter. Just from the feel of it. Basically, you're making more people, more fertility. People get better educated traits with one another. People like you more. There's no complications during pregnancies. People like more. Yeah, I'm thinking that's where I would go. Basically bounce between the two if you can. I don't know if you can. Okay. I understand. Marriage. To ensure the future of your dynasty, we need family members. It helps if you're married. We cannot promise that you'll marry for love. Click on your character. For unmarried characters in your domain, you can set up marriages or betrothals by right-clicking on the character and choosing Find Spouse or Arrange Marriage. The two options behave differently. So let's go through them both. Right-click on your own character and find spouse. Choosing find spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They hail from courts all over the world. Choosing arranged marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only will people from the court of the character you clicked on. Okay, so by clicking find spouse... No, sorry, arrange marriage is from... No. Find spouse is all over the world. Arranged marriage is within your court only. Alright, cool. So if I'm arranging a marriage with my son, I don't want him to marry some, like, 6'12" Viking woman. I can't see him being that tall. Your own character is visible on the left because the marriage needs your approval. Because the marriage needs your approval, whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right, as the union will need their approval. Arranged marriages can be useful for making between your couriers. For that, setting up specific marriage alliances. For now, find spouse. More relevant to our purpose. There are many factors to consider when choosing a spouse. To help find you, there's a filter available for sorting. Among things to consider are alliances, skills, personality traits, and accepted fertility, and more. Some traits are conjugal, meaning they might be inherited by your children. Perhaps someone with a trait like that is a good place to start. You can change your selected... So if I click that, okay. So if you change your selection by clicking clear character... Clear characters button. Maybe it's reset to defaults. And the character is selecting get married. Oh, okay. So max age, 25. Not get rid of it. No. Fertile would be good. Healthy would be good. Obviously a member of Christianity. Preferably Irish. You can see it's already doing it here. Inheritable traits. All traits. Alliances. Okay, well, there's nothing there. Marriage prestige. I want to gain prestige, I guess. I can say all dynasty. Pressed. So what's a press claim? Press claim is considered legally strong and are inherited as unpressed claims by the children of the claimant. Okay. Wrathful, trusting, forgiving. Okay. You are gregarious, content, sadistic. You're diligent. Temperate. So am I. Compassionate. Okay. So diligent, I think, is probably where I'm going to go. You're ambitious. No. Lustful. You get -1. So does that affect my piety? You're zealous as well, and you're trusting. Okay, so far, Lathier here is the winner. You're paranoid, deceitful, and lustful. No, we're good, thanks. Patient, honest, greedy. No. Shy, fickle, wrathful, arrogant, greedy, and trusting. Or last but not least, you're dwarf. Nice, so we're going to go with... this chick. I suppose simplifying alliances. Yep. So matrilineal. So here it will be like, hey, they're going to marry within whatever. 2 people for your marriage. So her, almost assuming it's that guy. We're asking 2 people for marriage. You are presented with the details of the union along with the additional options such as having a matrilineal marriage. So matrilineal, everything is property of the mother's family. Okay. If you're happy with the marriage, go ahead and send the offer. While playing this action will take a few days, but we'll make it work instantly. This time, get married, select a spouse, and send a proposal. So I lose 300 prestige. That's 600. She gets 600 because she's marrying. Wait, what? Oh, because she's marrying the great grandson of the old King of Ireland. Cool. What's a hook? Hook is a general term relationship between characters. Oh, okay. So if you get someone kind of like on a string, what is that? Oh, send proposal. Greetings, petty King Markad of Munster. I accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined by my acquaintance Lathier in holy matrimony. May God grant you long life and many children. Signed, Earl Ahmed Namal. What? Wait. Okay. Cool. I'm married. Cool. Hi, lady that I'm now married to. Oh, did that change my skills? Because she's... No, her skills don't affect mine. Okay. This may live long, have any others to control. Then you find spouses for your son as well. As soon as your son is married, you can start producing members of your family, heirs, and... Okay. Find a spouse for you, too. What we want here is... Yeah, anyone up back to age 25. How old are you? You're 18. So yeah, let's say no one... 5 years or lower. Doesn't matter. Fertile, obviously. Healthy is good. Obviously Christian. Traits, yeah. For an alliance, okay. Okay. We got deceitful, trusting, ambitious, no. Sadistic, content, or no. Lustful, because I want them babies. Zealous, and trusting. I'm going to go with you. Unless I see anyone else that can... Oh, you're lustful. Deceitful, and paranoid. So right now, Midrid, who's 2 years older than him. Arrogance, no. Honest, greedy, and no. And you're the dwarf. Deceitful, humble, and temperate. I'm going to be humble and deceitful at the same time. Alright, well, we're going to go with... her? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Dynasty and house. Family is important. The player heir will always come from your dynasty and most often from your house. In the future, it won't hurt to keep an eye on your family and their line of succession. Depending on their succession laws, you might end up inheriting titles along with land and vassals from your relatives. Not everyone in your dynasty will be landowners, but every plot of land on the map has an owner. Sometimes that owner is you, sometimes it's one of your vassals, sometimes it's another realm entirely, many of whom also have and are vassals. Most titles are structured together in a pyramid-like fashion. County, duchy, kingdom, and then empire. Every tier belongs to... Wait, so the person was an earl. Every tier belongs to a title of one rank up the chain. Every county is technically part of a duchy. Every duchy is part of a kingdom. Every kingdom is part of an empire. There are many dynastic names for these titles as well. Your current ruler is in charge of a petty kingdom, which corresponds to the duchy tier. There are also barons and minor rulers of single holdings beneath counts. These characters are generally quite minor and unplayable. You have won the Mayor of Innis. Inniskillen! Right there. We say technically because as Crusader Kings lets you play with history, there's no way to guarantee that a king is actually in charge of all the titles that his kingdom is supposed to contain within his borders. We call this the true hierarchy de jure. And if the structure has been broken, it is often possible to declare war over such territories. If you switch to the duchy's titles map mode, you can see that as the ruler of the Duchy of Munster, the county of Desmond should legally be part of your realm. The different map modes can be given your overview in de jure title. That is where we're going to go to war. So we're going to de jure. So yeah, so we got... So it's this petty kingdom of Munster. Technically, then we got Leinster. We'll probably go to Leinster next, because it's really tiny. Return to realms. The de jure title of Munster consists of 3 counties. Their names should be visible on the map. Thilmond, held by you. Desmond, held by your neighbor ruler. And Ormond, held by your vassal. These counties are made up of smaller pieces of land called baronies. It's on this level we find your holding. So it goes count. So before, I don't think it went that small. I thought your county was in like, it was like all the different sections. Now the county is like right there, I think. Holdings representation. Cool. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies, as well as buildings that can be constructed and upgraded depending on your holding type. It's very important that you build right now. Sorry, it's not very important that you build right now, but we suggest you start by upgrading the bastions and certain walls. Click on your capital holding of Luminich, and order the construction of a building. Upgrade. First step of a respectable fortification is the erection of bastions and certain walls. They do a decent job at keeping enemies and rioting peasants at bay. It takes 3 years to build that. Holy smokes, and I'm assuming I can't do... yeah, you can only construct one thing at a time. Cool. Well, it takes some time for the building to get ready. Ha ha ha. Once your construction is completed, we will receive benefits of building your choosing. Every holding provides taxes to their holder. If that holder is a vassal, they will also pay taxes to their liege. So right now it's taxes of 2.3%, of 2.3. That's 1.4. That's red, and it's 133. Okay. There we go. Obligations can affect how high and low these are. Times of war, they also affect the level of control in a county, which can turn its effects on taxes. Okay. As a ruler, you're likely to be liege of at least one vassal. There's rulers within your realm who have sworn fealty to you. Vassals supply you with money, taxes, and soldiers, aka levies. Vassals supply you with money. I just read that line. It's possible to be both a liege and a vassal at once. Open the realm view on the right side of the screen highlighted, and inspect the vassals tab. Well, it gives you the guy's stats too. Nice. Here's a list of current vassals along with some of the additional information about them. At the top of the list is the ruler of Ormond, you, whose land you can see on the map, which is right here. This is an earldom, a county tier title within your realm. So this is an earldom. This is an earl. All three of those. Ormond is an earl. If someone else controlled this, then it'd be the Earl of Thomond. So when I take Desmond, it'll be the Earl of Desmond. We'll review things such as your vassal's current opinion of you. Plus 33. You like me. Does it say if it's ticking up or down though? Doesn't say if it's going up or down. It just says plus 33. And then you are a plus 46. How far or not? Okay. Whether they consider a power vassal or not in the levies. I have levies there currently. Okay, here we go. So they send a total of 75 levies, a total of 48. 195. Okay. Or is it 48 soldiers? And they send 7. And here it doesn't say it. And I can't click on it. Because I wish it had a better breakdown. Because here it's like, could he be giving me 195? And he's only giving me 48? I'm going to assume that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what obligations are. Your vassals having keeps them out of schemes and factions against you, no matter how mighty a ruler or your character is. If your realm unites against you, either to depose you through war or just to murder you while you sleep, your reign is bound to be cut short. Some of your vassals might serve on your council, making your opinion extra important, as they will be trusted with counselor tasks. Vassal limit. Oh, there it is, right there. I have a vassal limit of 20. Oh, wait. But then, like, this one, like, Desmond here would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4? Plus Desmond? Oh, no. Well, actually, no, because then I would just have the one guy, right? So then it would just be, like, 2. Right now I have the one vassal. It's the Earl of Ormond. The next one will be the Desmond. Tutorial. Unwieldy. How many direct vassals you can legally have, excluding barony. So baronies don't count, which is why that city guy is there. He doesn't count as a vassal. So how do you change your amount? I guess I have to level up as a character? If you end up exceeding your vassal limit, you can grant lower ranking titles away from your vassals. Sometimes you can even create new higher tier vassals. Titles to consolidate. Yeah, because what I'll probably do here, like say I become the king of Ireland, and I can have 5 vassals, then my 5 vassals would just be the 5 dukes. Actually, it would be 4 dukes because I would control one of these myself. The realm is a complete body of land and titles that you own, including areas held by your vassals. Right now, for you this means counties. Let's actually hit that button again. Called earldoms, due to the Irish culture of Thomond and Ormond. When domain is used, we instead refer to the land that you own personally without vassals, Thomond. So I own this outright. See, county holder. Some things will happen will only affect your domain, Thomond, while others will impact your entire realm, or the realm, the duchy, or petty kingdom of Munster. Note that there are limits to how much land you can hold personally before you start incurring penalties, the dominion limit. When you go above your domain limit, It could be a good idea to use the grant title to interact with characters friendly with and make them your vassals. So basically, cut the land up a little bit more, or give people certain titles that take chunks of land maybe away from you. If you have no spare titles to go away, you cannot currently do this, but otherwise find it. Character menu visible. Okay. Managing a realm is a lot of work. As a ruler, my God, this has already gone an hour long. You have to help of your council. These are either be vassals or members of your court. They'll act as your trusted advisors. There's one corresponding for each area of skill. Married rulers will also have their spouse assisting them. Kill. Oh, there you go. Duchess. Petty Queen Lathier. Councils can be set to work, and they do all things. You can change a counselor's task by clicking on the button near their portrait in the council view. Being a counselor is a prestigious position. Powerful vassals will expect to be chosen for it and will be unhappy if left out. So, Bishop Lord of Munster will be assigned to religious relations. Petty, blah, 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 blah. And this is to increase vassal opinion. I lose piety and I would lose vassal opinion. Okay. Well, fabricated claim. Opportunity to get an unpressed claim. Possible side effects. You get to put a claim in. Vassals don't like you as much. You lose some piety. Or you upset the person you're trying to get. Cool. Foreign affairs. Domestic affairs. So your counselor. Improve opinion or lower opinion. Okay, cool. Steward. Possible thing. Extra taxes. Okay. Increase development in county. Cool. Marshal. Organize levies. Increase military presence. Levy size. Blah, 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 blah. Train commanders. Cool. Disrupt schemes. Support schemes. And find secrets. Cool. And I'm assuming that's what everyone thinks of me right now. Cool. Everyone likes me. I do wish it told me if it, like, what direction it was going. I'm assuming, like, +8, I'm assuming it means it's above 0. But the thing is like, if it's... Like, there I can tell it's just going up, because it's just math. That's going to go up. Because 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to go up 8. This one... 10, 20... That one's going to be going up. You're going to be going up. You'll go up, not as much. So our Spy Master likes this, but And apparently our brother is our Marshal. And his thing will go up with us as well. Okay. Schemes! Schemes are long-term goals aimed at another character. You can have hostile goals like murder or abduction of your target, or be more wholesome, such as befriend. There's a scheme to make someone your friend. Okay, schemes are long-term, yeah. Schemes. No hostile, no personal, and no secret. Schemes. Cool. Good time to use a scheme might be when you find the line of succession not being as clear-cut as you'd like. One way to get ahead is to simply remove the competition, quietly and with no witnesses. Murder schemes come out with the risk of discovery. With your attempt, if your attempt goes awry, it will make your character unpopular, especially with your target. to me, hooks on you and your secrets. Okay. Sway scheme is made for increasing the opinion someone has on your character. Let's try it. Open the council button. Right-click on your court chaplain, our bishop, and choose the sway scheme. So for 19 months, I'll be swaying him. It'll be increased by 25. If it succeeds, 62% chance it will. Every month there's a predicted chance of 52% to progress based on the scheme power various schemes. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. So, I'm scheming to make him like me. So every time I see him, like, hey, but. I mean, he does have shifty eyes, though. Sometimes schemes can rise to secrets. If you catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably at their best interest to make sure you kept it quiet. You can also blackmail them and gain a hook. Get someone on hook. Hooks represent a favor you can call in with a particular character, encouraging or forcing them to do your bidding. As you play, you'll find many different ways to gain or use hooks. When you start playing, experiment with it. Next, let's pretend you've managed to get a hook on one of your vassals. Done. This week, hook can be used as a number of things. One is to increase the obligations set by the feudal contact. Okay. Contract. Special contracts is March, Scrootage, or Palestinate. Contracts are held up until. Okay. Access the menu for changing your feudal contract. Go to your vassal list in the realm view, or click his portrait and choose feudal contract. So is it? No. Haha. Vassals. Select him. Right-click him. Modify feudal contract. Okay. Choose interactions that are not immediately valuable, but this character will... Okay. So I can say, give me more troops and give me more taxes. Then you're minus 30, though. Right now you're plus 33. A lot of concepts to cover, but for now. War! So the most important thing in any war are the battles, which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men-at-arms. If things get really tough, you can also hire mercenaries, provided you have the gold. Open the military view highlighted. When war starts, you'll be able to raise your armies from the title screen, from this screen via the Raise All Armies button. When the war is over, you'll have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Rally points are mustering grounds for the levies and men-at-arms under your command. To start a war, we'll need a legitimate reason, a casus belli, against another ruler. There are various ways to obtain a casus belli. You might have de jure titles that make you the rightful liege. Rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims. You could also pursue holy wars against noble infidels, nearby infidels. Although These are the most common. There are dozens of different types of cast spells for you to discover and use as you play. The easiest and most straightforward way to capture claims is to use the Fabricate Claim on County. This is something your court chaplains sees to through one of their counselor tasks. Almost there. Soon we'll let you unpause the game. There's just a few more things to go through first. Firstly, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds available for you to play. And on important events, it'll auto pause. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now the first task. Let's remind your neighbor, the Earl of Desmond, who the rightful liege truly is. If it happens to expand your realm, so be it. Using the character interaction system that we went over earlier, select him via the map, declare war on the ruler of Desmond. You should already have a valid cast spelling of the title of de jure as part of your realm. For more hands-on experience, we'll now walk you through what happens in the flow of a war. Declare war on Earl Merzduk of Desmond. Okay. You just declared war. Next, you rally your armies. Did that. Button will appear at the bottom of your screen to help you. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm swaying you. Cool, yeah. So there was a button there that showed raise all armies. Oh, here. Rally points, raise your armies. I understand. Okay, to move your army, left click on the army on the map and right click the area you want them to go. Perhaps the enemy capital barony? Oh, it's actually called the barony of Trelli. If you order your army across waters, it will embark, turning into a fleet. So here only has 6 people. The army is moving. It's possibly to head into the battle with. I'm heading into battle with him before. Sort of siege will happen automatically with 2 hostile armies there. Not really sieges. Okay. I'll take the money for getting married. So 647 troops versus 368. I don't think there's going to be a problem here. The outcome of the battle between the 2 armies depend on a number of things. The number of levies the both sides have, which, if any, men-at-arms either side is using, the commanders involved, and even the terrain you're fighting on. More details of the link to the combat view, click here. Click on this. That's me. That's you. Advantage 13 in your favor. The damage is increased by 26%. Our advantage plus 30. There's a 17. Commander marshalling skill plus 20. Leading own soldiers plus 5. Chivalry focus plus 5. Their advantage is 17. Defending on wetlands plus 5. And commander martial skill plus 12. So we have elite quality troops, and so do they. We have 1 more knight than they do. Maximum roll 10, base 10. What? The Battle of Trelli. One where it looks like I'm going to destroy them. I lost half my army from that. They're retreating to Baltimore. Right? They're retreating to here. So why don't I chase them down? Okay. Well, I'm not doing the siege. I'm actually... There we go. You're not able to enforce demands on the enemy. Click the I understand. Oh, I have to actually click it. Actually, 99%. Enforce demands. Will not accept. I'm assuming that's my mangonels. Yep. Well, because I have siege weapons, this should go a lot faster. I didn't have siege weapons. Same thing. Nope, that's not you. Oh. Victory and victory. Oh, I'll pause that. Increase the speed. Bailey was construct, whatever that was. Oh! There we go. Enforce demands. Victory! Greetings, my liege. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Signed, Earl Midudik Desmond. You gain the contested county. Congrats on your victory. You now have experience. I'd like to make it through the essential part of the game. From now on, we will stop the tutorial lessons appearing. You will, however, still be able to get some advice. If you open them when you pop their alert at the top of the screen, gives advice elaborate most of it. Thank you for staying with us and good luck. I understand. I believe that is... Oh, let's disband everybody. What now? The things you can do now to dip your feet in the essentials. King's about setting your own goals. Become the king or queen of Ireland. War is not the only way either. I understand. Yep. Alright. So, this is pretty much part one. Part one is us doing the actual campaign, that little part. Part two, probably another episode or another thing, is going to be us officially playing to become king of Ireland. Once we have that, then we'll probably start a proper let's play. Or stream. We'll probably stream this as well. Do a little bit of both. See how much fun this is going to be because that's my court. That's my council. Yeah, I didn't do anything with you to school. You don't like me as much. offensive war. I'm assuming that's going to go away after a certain amount of time anyways. My military screen. Okay, cool. Oh, cool, I can click it and increase the size. Cool. I don't really need that. Mercenaries. You can buy mercenaries. Holding orders. Cool. My realm. I now have 2 vassals. Bunk. Both earls. Both technically powerful. You probably are not going to like me at all. What, you want a seat on my council. You're good at learning. So who is the... You. Oh, well, you can't actually... You're a vassal. You're a vassal. Oh, cool. Okay. Helps you run the realm in general. Her support gives you +1 diplomacy, +3 martial, +2 steward, +1 blah 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 blah. Politics gives you +2. Her support for marshalling gives you +7. Well, let's just help her do specifically that for now. Stewardship is now 14, so I should be getting more taxes and stuff, right? 0.3, 3.1. Okay. Anyways, so I'm doing this in the next. Let me. I gotta change my. So I'm gonna be sitting like this a lot more, so I'm gonna have to kind of reposition my thing because I'll be going. There we go. All right. So, anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode, or stream, depending on what I'm going to do here. We'll be playing as King Markad, Petty King Markad, and we'll see if we can become the King of Ireland, whether it be via the sword or not. It'll be by the sword. See you next time. Bye.